Look, this is the deal. So a lot of you guys know that I have been in a relationship. Extremely, yeah. I had been in a relationship, and it was cool. I enjoyed the whole thing, but unfortunately, the relationship has ended, and I learned. But it's been a hard process. It ended, and I know y'all know, right? The relationship. Everybody that knew me, knew a lot about me. The relationship has ended. So and it opened up a lot of stuff for me, and I needed to talk to everybody about this because I want guys' opinions, I want girls' opinions, but this relationship was something. Yeah, it did. This relationship was something that I really felt like was going to really be great, but at the same time, I also knew that there were some flags that I saw that I chose to ignore, right? And so I kind of want to talk about that part. Like, it's just crazy. Like, everybody knew, like, oh my God, for New Year's Eve, I had actually, shown that I was dating somebody, and that, I did. That I was dating somebody that I was excited, For the first time, I've been dating him for like 8 months, and, we had been going on and on, and it was a great thing and whatever. But it ended, and it ended not so nice. So I got on here because I was like, you know what? I'm over having a boyfriend. I'm over having a boyfriend. Like, I've had boyfriends for the last, I don't know how many years, and I'm over having boyfriends. I'm done with it. There will be no more boyfriend situations for me. That's not happening. From this point on, let me tell you why. Taraji P. Henson had an interview with Steve Harvey, and I watched it, and he asked her about her relationship, and she was like, you know what? This is a whole situation that I need women to understand. And it's true. And it made me want to talk about this. Right. Exactly, Christy. There is nothing. There's no boyfriends. There's nothing like that. Until you put a ring on this finger, then you're not going to be showing up nowhere with me. You're not going to be doing anything with me. I'm not going to commit to that thing. And that's where I am right now. Like, I've had so many boyfriends that I've realized that I am not girlfriend material. I am absolutely not girlfriend material. I am definitely wife material. There's nothing about me that has anything to do with girlfriend. Once I get into a relationship and I find someone, I fully commit that thing. And, I put my everything into it. And I know people say you shouldn't put so much, and you're right. You're absolutely right. I agree with that. So for me, the next time you see me, I'm going to go from single to husband. Okay. I'm going to go from single to husband. You're not going to see any man on my page. You're not going to hear me say that I'm dating. You're not going to hear me say that I'm in a serious relationship. I'm not going to be in any of that. I'm going from single to husband because I'm not doing this girlfriend boyfriend thing on this side of 40. Okay. On this side of 40, I do not have the kind of time to waste, and I don't have the kind of time to invest into someone. That doesn't make sense. I know who I am as a woman, and I know that I am not the woman who's going to be sitting here and continue to take myself through these changes for these boys or these men or whatever who aren't ready to do what they need to do. And what happens is, my fault, I give away too much. I give away all my time, my effort. I take away from myself. I cook. I just make them, I put them in a position that they have not earned. Okay. And then when they up and leave, I'm mad at them when I need to kind of reevaluate and look at me. I gave them too much. I did too much. I offered them too much. And so just because they didn't appreciate it, it's not even necessarily their fault. It's more of me. I have to be careful of who I give my time to. I have to be careful of who I open my space to. I have to be careful of the things that I allow, because at the end of the day, it's all about me. It's all about what I allow to happen to me. So all the networks and all the things I've opened up and all the things I've given to a person and taught the person and showed a person and all that stuff, all the things that I've done, I'm supposed to do that for my husband. And the problem is I treat these boyfriends like their husbands. And I've got to stop doing that. I've got to stop doing that. Even if we're talking future, because most of the times if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm not very random. I'm not a random type of chick. So I'm not random. So if I'm dealing with someone, I'm dealing with them on a serious level. So yeah, Kel, I'll cook because I have decided, I know, right? Because I've decided that I want to put my effort into that, but no more of that. I'm not going to do wifely activity for boyfriends. Matter of fact, I'm never going to have a boyfriend again. I'm not doing that. So if I'm dating somebody, I'm dating somebody. And if I'm dating somebody seriously, that's all I'm doing. I'm dating somebody seriously. We're in the courting phase, but I'm not doing boyfriend. I'm too old to have a boyfriend. Okay. And so you won't even know anything about the next person in my life until I'm telling you, look what I got on my finger. Okay. You won't know anything about anybody. There won't be any pictures. There won't be any events they'll be showing up at. It won't be any of that. I refuse to give away my treasures, my wife stuff, everything that I have, everything that's precious, everything that a man should treasure. I'm not going to give that to somebody who can't appreciate it. I've done it and I've learned my lesson from it for the last time. This isn't the first time I've done it. I've learned my lesson from it from the last time because this time was truly a hard time. Now today, look, my hair's crazy. Now today I'm better. Today has been a better day. I've got some closure. It's been a hard little week, but I learned a lot. If I get nothing else from this relationship, I've learned who I truly am and what I've truly become and what I truly have to offer. Question, how do you show a man your wife material without actually doing wifely things? That's a tough one, I think. No, it's not. It's not. You don't have, you can show them without giving them everything. You can cook for a man, let them know that you cook. You can let them know what you do. You can let them know what you have to offer. You can cook them a piece of meal if you want to, but what we can't do is give them the wholeness of what a wife is. Because what happens is, why do they have to take it to that level if we're giving them everything they need right there? They're not even committed to it. Because the one thing I come to realize is, if a man is committed to it for real, he will show you and he will do what he's supposed to do by you. So we got to quit feeling like we've got to prove something to these men. We don't have anything to prove to them. They have to prove something to us just as well, that they deserve what we have to offer. We can't just be free-based. We can't just be out there giving out samples like, here, try this. Do you like it? No? Okay. And then go to the next. We got to stop that. Because after a while, we would have given away so many samples that the tray is empty and we don't have nothing left. So we got to stop sampling out who we are. A man should be there to see who we are first as a person. They need to know who we are as a person, what gifts we have to offer as a woman, what we do, what type of hustle we have, what are we doing, how do we, take care of our kids, what do we do? All that other stuff comes in line after they realize there's something that they want to do. And until they've given us that ring of decide that's what they want to be, we don't give them all of that. That's just what we cannot continue to do. We're going to continue to do it till we empty ourselves out. And when the right person or the next person comes along, we don't have anything to give them. We don't have anything to give them. See, I was out for a minute, for a whole week, I felt like I didn't really want to do relationships again. And I love relationships. Y'all know I do. I think the best thing a man and a woman can have is each other. I just know the power of, even when I was with him, the joy I had being with him, the joy I had being in his company, being in his presence, the joy I had serving him, the joy I had being the woman to him was amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But he didn't respect it. It wasn't enough. And he wasn't committed to it. And he didn't have to, because I was giving it to him without requiring anything of him. So we've got to understand that just because we have the treasure to give, we don't have to give it until somebody has decided that they're committed to it. So the same way that we feel like, they need, that we should be proving something to them, like they say, they should be proving something to us as well. They should be. And so it does suck. It's really, really hard because we've gotten to the point where we as people have gotten to this entitlement process when it comes to a lot of stuff, and we poured it and we, transfer that into dating. We feel like we don't have to do anything, right? We don't have to do anything. Everybody's supposed to give us something for us to decide if that's what we want to do. And first of all, you have to think about the idea of, do you want a relationship first? Like, if you do want that, then you have to understand who you are as an individual, as a man and as a woman, and what you have to offer up to be in a productive relationship. Because what we have to remember at all times is that relationship is not about you as an individual. It's about us as a unit, and it's about me being able to pour into you what you need, and you being able to pour into me what I need. So at the end of the day, you don't have to feel like you have to be proving nothing to anybody, and the person shouldn't make you feel that way. Because when they start to make you feel that way, there's an insecurity that comes into play, and you start to do more and more and more and more and more, and they appreciate it less. So we have to walk into these things with wisdom, not with wanting, but with wisdom. We walk into these relationships with wanting, with yearnings and emptiness. And we've got to walk into them full and with wisdom. So when we see something that's not for us, we have the wisdom to decipher it and be able to leave it. Me personally have stayed in stuff so long because there's been a lack. And that's the one thing I always tell people: when you decide to have relationships, be completely full of whatever it is you need for yourself, so that when you walk into this relationship, you know what you deserve, and you know what you should accept and what you should not accept. Because a lot of times we'll get into them and a person will be feeling a certain need, and we will not leave because he or she has that need. So whether they're treating us the way we need to be treated, we won't leave because there's a need that we have that they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? So for me, there is no more. I will not. And I promise you right here today, there is not going to be another boyfriend in my life ever, ever. For one, the term even sounds stupid for me as a woman. A boyfriend. That's something what kids do. Women and men don't do boyfriend stuff. We do things in order. We date, we court, and we do these things with a purpose. And if the purpose of the person that you're dating does not align with your purpose, then you stop right away. And sometimes people will tell you exactly what you need to hear so that you can keep walking. But wisdom and discernment will tell you that this is not aligning up. This is not what you want. God gives you wisdom. He gives you discernment, and he gives you the intuition that I've talked about for the last 2 or 3 weeks that you need to follow and pay attention to. And it's hard to leave someone that you've already given so much to. So let's try to do these things prior to getting that deep into a relationship. I mean, I was 8 months in. We done talked about marriage and everything, right? We have gone all the way into the situation. So imagine being thrown for a loop when this just wasn't what it was supposed to be. So I don't hate him, and I don't think that love cannot happen. I'm a believer in love. What I do understand that there's have to be some wisdom along with that thing. And you have to be willing to be by yourself so that you can have somebody else, which means you have to be willing to lose to win. Some things have to be taken away so other things can be added to you, right? You can't be full of the wrong thing in order to get the right thing, okay? So let's do things on purpose, in purpose, and understand the relationship has less to do with you as an individual than it does to do with you as a couple, and for a purpose. God didn't put us here just to randomly go around and enjoy ourselves and have nothing to pour into your community, the earth, your children. We have to be mindful of what we're doing. So for me and my house, which is my body, mind, and spirit, there will not be another boyfriend in this building. I declare right now in the name of Jesus in front of you guys, it won't happen. I know that the amazement of the person that's going to be for me is going to be for me. And if I use wisdom, that is going to be a great thing. So no more boyfriends for me. Not just till 2018. I mean forever. Like next time you see me with a man, we'll be getting married. Okay, you're not going to see me with a man, even if I'm dating, if I'm seeing someone for a while, any of that won't be in the social media, nothing about it. Y'all will pop up and be like, this chick that is about to get married. The next time I be talking about a man, I'll be inviting you guys to a wedding. Okay, trust and believe. Boyfriend situation for me is over. My time being wasted is over. My patience being tested is over. My gifts being abused is over. Right now, it's all about the man, the right man coming into my space, appreciating who I am, shortcomings and all, and understanding that he has a gift and God has blessed him with someone amazing. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm amazing, no matter how narcissistic it sounds, because I was called that today, but we're going to leave that alone. I know who I am, despite shortcomings and all, because we all have them. But I know who I am, and I know who I deserve. And I know that I deserve someone who's not only going to lead me the right way and treat me the right way, but also do it with the instructions from above. He's going to love me with God's love. And a person that loves you with God's love is not going to love you wrong, because when he's getting his counsel from above, then he knows how to love you. Okay. So I'm going to use wisdom. I'm going to use wisdom in my next decision making process. And matter of fact, I'm just going to live life. I'm not even looking or searching or wanting any of that thing. I'm going to get busy on my purpose. And then as I continue to move in my purpose, God will swing this man around to me and be like, here he is, girl. I told you, if you do my work, I got you. I got you. So, no more boyfriends. Okay. No more boyfriends for anybody. So if you're single, no more boyfriends for you. Don't let him talk you into being his girlfriend. Let him, if he wants to be with you, you're either his friend that he's really interested in and courting, or you're his wife, or you're his fiance. The next step should be friend, fiance. Otherwise, you're nobody's girlfriend. You don't have any business being committed to something that's not committed to you on the same level. We're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that. We have to level up and understand who we are. And we got to make the men who want to be with us level up too. And if they don't want to be with you on that understanding, then move on to the next. Be okay with allowing him to be gone and go play with somebody else's feelings. Because for you, ma'am, who deserves everything, don't let that happen. We're not doing that. No more boyfriends in 2018 or above. You're going to have a man who is going to engage you with his commitment in his heart. And I promise you, if he loves you in any capacity, he's not going to let you leave his space without a fight. And he's not going to let you go without. He's going to make sure that you're taken care of. And when I say go without, I don't mean necessarily money. I mean, making sure that you're taken care of emotionally. If you have an issue emotionally, he's going to make sure that he came to you to make sure that, if there's something going on with you that he's doing to hurt you, that he comes and be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. So no more boyfriends in 2018 or above. No more boyfriends. We're going straight from friend to wife. No commitment to nothing that's not committed to you. Not showing you the same level of commitment. We're not doing that. No more showing off somebody that, I got a man. No more doing that. Level up, ladies. Let's do this the right way. Let's do this in a way that actually grows you as a woman and takes care of you as a woman. Make sure that this person that comes in your space has nothing but your best interest at heart. And that he's willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that you understand that his love for you is true and it's genuine. So no more boyfriends. We're not doing boyfriends anymore. All right. Can I get an amen? Are we doing boyfriends? Can we say boyfriend time is over? We're grown ladies. We're not doing boyfriends. Don't show anybody else off. Right. Hello, proper and in order. Right. Don't show anybody else off. Don't commit. Don't do any of that. Do things on the level that they are on. Don't give more than you're going to get. Make sure that the person is taking care of your heart. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. No more boyfriends. I'm over it. The boyfriend situation, I can't do anymore. I can't do. So I'll be single for quite some time, and doing things that I need to be doing in my life to get my life right, so that I'm not lacking. So when the person does come around, that I'm not sticking around because I have lack. Okay, so let's get full, everybody. Let's get full. Let's get full so that we won't stick around when people don't give us what we need because they have something that we lack. Get full in yourself. Understand who you are. Have all the things you need. So when you go into that relationship, you know what you're bringing to the table, and you're not staying when you're not getting what you need. Okay. He's going to love you. And if he loves you, he's going to make sure that you understand that he loves you. And whatever hurts you, he's going to make sure that that thing right there doesn't happen. Okay? He's going to cover you. He's going to pray for you. He's going to fight for you. So until those things start to happen and that level of commitment happens for you, you commit on the level that they are on. Don't be a wife to a boyfriend. Don't do it. Don't be a wife to a boyfriend. Don't do it. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache if you do. Don't do it. Okay? So that's my spiel. I thank you guys. And you know what? Thank you for everybody who thought I was getting married. I know, I appreciate it. I really, really do. It's so funny how so many people's like, you're getting married. Yeah, you're getting married. Not so much. Not getting married. It was just funny how so many people thought that, this is it. This is the one. This is the situation. You look happy. Yeah. But it's okay. It's all good. I'm not discouraged because I know the heart I have, and I know what I have, and I know who I am. And guess what? One day I'm going to be happily married to the person who wants to be happily married to me. I'm not forcing his hand. I'm not trying to make him do anything. He wants to be there. And we don't want to be with anybody who doesn't want to be there. I tried. What's that? I can't. Oh, Tia jumped. I can't see. Let me move Tia. Okay. Antonia, so I tried saying the same thing. A lot of these women have all the excuses in the world on why they not married or just having boyfriends. 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years. And the first thing, a lot of these women, I don't know, y'all. I can't read that. A lot of these women, you can't make a man marry you. They forgot the value of it. Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. Listen, let me tell y'all something about men. Having brothers and good male friends. Men do what they want to do. Please don't think you can make a man do anything. I don't care what you do and how you do it. You cannot make a man do anything that they don't want to do or that they're not ready for. I don't care how much you cook, how much you clean, how much you offer, how much you break them off, how much you do whatever. If he's not ready, right? If he's not ready, then you can't do enough for a person who's not ready, and you can't do enough for a person who doesn't want you. No matter what, you can never do enough. So don't kill yourself trying to. Don't kill yourself trying to. There's sure signs. A man that wants you, you will always know he wants you. I promise y'all that. I promise you. Please don't mistake it. A man who wants you will fight for you, will fight for your love, will fight to create comfort for you, will fight to make sure that you're good, will fight with everything in him to make sure that the person he loves is covered. Because you got to understand something about love and a man. Real talk. When he's in love, the woman becomes part of him. Okay? Just like the same from the beginning, the same way you was taken from the rib of him. When he finds somebody he loves, that woman becomes part of him. And he doesn't want her to lack because it's just like him. It's just like him lacking. He doesn't want her to hurt because it's just like him hurting. And he's not going to hurt himself, so he's not going to hurt you. Okay? So when a person, and I'm not saying that there's not going to be mistakes and things aren't going to happen, but when he does hurt you, he will make it a point to make sure that he acknowledges that he hurts you, and that he tries to do whatever it takes to fix what he's hurt, because it's just like hurting himself. If he breaks his knee or scratches his leg or anything, he's going to bandage that thing up. He's going to put the ointment on it. He's going to treat it right. He's going to pamper it. He's going to baby it. He's going to make sure that that injury heals and that he does everything in his power to make it do so. And it's the same with you. If he hurt you and he loves you, baby, he going to make sure that you understand that that was not his intentions. Okay? You said no. That's why I'm saying excuse on why they settled with being with the guy instead of leaving. Yeah, I mean I understand, Antonio. I know what you're saying. You're right. They stay, because they just don't want to be by themselves. They've invested so much time. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm very guilty of being that woman. I've stayed because I've invested time. I've stayed because, maybe I can change his attitude. I've stayed because maybe I can change the way he sees me. Maybe if I keep trying harder and harder, and the more I kept trying and doing, the more I start suffering in self-esteem. I start having issues that I've never had before. And you don't want to become that person. So you have to be full, ladies. You have to be full. Oh my God. I can't stress to you how being full is important when you're entering a relationship. There's going to be some men that if you're in some, and that's very few, there's going to be some men who know how to pour into your emptiness without abusing it or using it. And that's going to be very few, because that takes a special type of person to be able to do that. And every man doesn't have that type of empathy, so you have to understand that when you're moving into these relationships, that you must have what you need prior to getting into these relationships. Like I said, whether it's physically, emotionally, financially, you need to be okay with you. And I'm not saying you got to have a certain amount, and I'm not saying you got to have everything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need to be okay with you. Okay? You need to be fine with just being with you. If there was nobody else, and you got to like you, you got to love you. You got to love yourself and understand that you're okay if nobody else comes into the picture. At that point, when the person comes and they're not treating you right, you can walk away and you can leave that thing and be okay, because what you understand is this is no good for me. Let me bounce. But these are things that we need to do prior to. We need to do these things early in the game. We need to find this stuff out. We need to do these things prior to, because no matter what you say, once you've invested so much, it's hard. Once you've given so much, it's hard just to snatch that thing back as a woman. It's hard just to snatch that thing back. Even when you know you need to, it's hard just to pull that thing back, So let's be smart. Let's move in wisdom. Let's not, let's not do wife things for boyfriends. Let's not do wife things for boyfriends. It's okay to date. It's okay to hang. It's okay to enjoy. But are they cooking, cleaning, washing laundry, making sure he's okay, putting him before you, caring for him, putting yourself second, all that other stuff that you would do as a wife, because that's what you do. A lot of times as a wife, the reason why you can do that as a wife, because as a husband, he's going to have you covered. But as a boyfriend, you don't know what's going on right there. He ain't even committed to you yet. So why would he commit to your happiness on that level? Let's not do that. Let's not do that anymore. Take it from me. I'm talking to you. I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? Let's use wisdom. Let's use wisdom. Let's use wisdom. That's all I'm saying. Yes, let's use wisdom. Enjoy dating. Enjoy getting to know someone without giving so much of yourself. Follow the lead of the person. Make sure that they want to do for you. I promise you, if that man loves you, if he loves you, he will cover you with everything in him. I promise you, if he loves you. If he loves you, I promise you he will. Every man that I know that loves their woman or their mate, if they hurt, it hurts them. If they hurt them, it hurts them. And they do not want to see their mate hurt. So if he's okay with you being hurt, if he can't say sorry when he hurts you, if he can't recognize when he's hurt you what it takes to help get you back healed, if he can't be the person who brings back your confidence in the relationship once something has been done, because I'm not saying things won't happen, because we're human and things will happen. It's all about the follow-up. It's all about the follow-up. Okay, that's all. It's all about the follow-up. Okay. It's hard, but you have to listen to your head, not your heart. Men use their heads in relationships, and women need to do the same thing. Women do. We do need to be more cautious. We need to be more cautious. That's all. We just need to be more cautious. We need to take care of us. That's all I'm saying. We just need to take care of us. And so, again, I'll say, do not. And it's okay. Do not be a wife in a boyfriend situation. You're taking big chances when you do. And that's why I said no more boyfriends for me. No more boyfriends for me. I'm done with that thing. There's no more boyfriends for me. The next person you'll see me with will be my husband. Okay? It will be my husband. So thank you so much. No marriage, okay? But thank you guys for being here. But let's continue to move. I appreciate you allowing me to be your relationship advocate. I think love is one of the best things we can have as people. It keeps us whole, it keeps us healthy, and it keeps us happy on a level that other things cannot, where money can't, where material things can't, where opportunities can't. Love is a whole different level of happiness. And when you have it and it's true, I promise you it's irreplaceable. Nothing can take its place. Nothing can take its place. So I love you guys with all my heart. I am about to finish off this glass of wine and go to bed. All right. Please feel free to reach out to me in my inbox or whatever. I am your relationship advocate. No more boyfriends. Okay. Let that be what we're doing. No more boyfriends. All we're doing is single husband. Well, I've got to go into engagement, but single engagement husband. If there's none of this, no commitments, don't you be in there all super committed either. Move with caution. All right. Love you guys. I'm going to bed now, I think. All right. Goodbye.